We'll chirp everybody.
It wasn't a laugh for the whole game, but you had a bit more of a cushion for a change. And what's that like to play with? Because that hasn't really happened a lot lately.
No, to see us score 6 goals and have a lead going into the third, a couple goal lead is nice. But the leads can change all the time, so we certainly didn't want to sit back and play, prevent or anything like that in the third. We wanted to go at them, try to get the next goal. Fortunately, we were able to get one first shift, which is nice. But no, it was certainly a little bit more relaxing.
Yeah, like day and night from last night. Could you tell right away?
Just the way the guys carried themselves all day, right when we went in, when we met with them this morning, right away it was, it's not doom and gloom. It's easy to be negative when things aren't going well. You got to stay positive, and even in the dark times when things aren't going well, stay positive. It's just good for everybody's mental state. And an underrated thing, you get Elijah back, a veteran defenseman. You bring in Carbs, a veteran forward. It's a veteran league, so you need your older guys, your veteran players to step up. And I thought they did, and obviously our younger guys were able to chip in and play great as well.
Sure, Carbonera, where do you see him fitting in? What's he going to bring to you?
Well, I like him where he is right now.
Yeah.
He's big, he's smart. He's hard on the forecheck. He's tough to play against. He keeps other teams accountable. Yeah. I like him with Akil. It's one thing that was really bugging us is guys are taking liberties on Akil. Well, I didn't see that tonight. Yeah. And I think after last night, we all kind of sat in the office for a long time and we said, I think it's time we pull the trigger on the Carbonera thing. It's something we thought about for a while. We didn't want to make a panic move, and we were kind of in a bit of a losing skid there. But after last night, it wasn't a panic move. It was a need that we felt we needed to be addressed more than anything. The price was right. We obviously do our homework when we make trades, so we know about the kind of character, what he brings, in the dressing room. It was just something that we thought the time was right.
Sure, and, he's a guy that plays on the edge, Billy. Mm-hmm. And are you, safe to say sometimes he's going to go over that edge, and that's kind of the price you pay to have a guy like that?
Yeah, he's got some psycho in him for sure, but that's part of the reason why we got him. He plays, he plays it hard. He plays it, smash mouth if you want to use that. He's something that he's a dynamic that we did not have on this team. We did not have in our system. So we're fortunate we were able to make a deal, and credit to him. He wants to play. He wants to be a contract. He's not here to ride out his junior career and go to university. He wants to be a pro. He wants to be a hockey player.
That said, when you hear the trade, you go, okay, he's going to be a physical presence for the team. But in the first 4 minutes, we saw Liam Hamm really getting way more physical than he's been all year. Shankar tried to lay some big hits. Was that a point of emphasis for the coaching staff?
Yeah, it has been, but it was last night as well, so we can make it emphasis, but doesn't mean it's always going to work. But, sometimes when you bring in a guy like, Carbonera, everyone else gets a little bit bigger. Everyone else feels a little bit tougher, because they know, they got a real tough customer in our corner now. It's first thing I said to him, tone my language a bit, but the first thing I said to him when I talked to him on the phone was, I hated him for 4 years, and that's a good sign. It's a compliment for him. When you're hated, like I hated him in Barrie in the playoffs, hated him in London last year, and I loved him tonight. So,
you spoke about your veterans needing to step up in this league. Johnny Corneal had a bit of a slow start to the year. Then he had that hand injury, but he had 3 points tonight. How happy or pleased are you as a coach to see him finally get going?
Yeah, I have a ton of respect, for every guy on our team, without a question. And a guy, a 5-year guy, so I've known Johnny for a long time now, and I know the kind of character he has, and even when it's not going right, he doesn't complain. We take him off the top unit power play, and all he does is cheer the guys on and want them to score and do well. And even at the end, we're up 6-1. They're on the power play. Who's the guy that back checks from goal line to break up a 2-on-1? But Corneal. So it's leadership. It's setting an example. He was saying all the right things all night long. And then you always love to see guys that pay the price, do it the right way, get rewarded with some points.
You also all year long, you guys have scored over 30% of your goals on the power play this year. Didn't happen like that tonight for you. How much of a relief is it to see that many 5-on-5 goals?
It is a relief, and again, it's things we've been stressing. I thought we had good traffic around the net. I thought, we did a good job of using our D and getting shots to the net. I thought guys, like Castleman played his, best game of the season. It was great to see him, skating and being physical. So it was good. So it's just really proud of the guys, top to bottom. It was an attitude they had right from this morning. You could tell. So it was great to see, sometimes you can have a game plan and then you get punched in the face and the game plan goes out the window. But it was good. It was good to see the guys all play well.
It might sound weird me saying this, but in a 6-1 victory, Stephen Dillon had like 2 massive saves, especially in the second period there when it was 3-1, like diving across the crease saves that really could have completely changed the game if one of those pucks go in.
100%. He was dialed in. I know he wasn't happy with himself after last night, even though we did make some great saves later in the game. But no, he was awesome. The guys on the bench down the stretch were saying, let's go for Stevie, let's go for Stevie. So, no, it was awesome to see the guys trying to play for him, but, he looked like nothing was going to beat him tonight. Even their goal, Shafe goes out, tries to block a shot, hits him, goes right to their guy for, so we didn't give him anything. Stevie was great, and, hopefully it's a bit of a feel-good game.
Awesome.